What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are broadcasting live on the industry's most wanted podcast out here in ATL, man. Listen, I got this talented, dope artist sitting next to me, man, that I've been anticipating this interview for a minute because I'm such a fan of what he does. He's so talented. He goes by the name of Drummerlos. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Give me some boom. Wait, we got a boom. You feel that energy?
Yeah, I feel
Pow. Introduce yourself.
I'm Drummerlos from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hold on now. That's why I think we might be related. My family's from Cleveland.
I swear, what part?
Listen, don't give me the line. I just know my dad grew up in Cleveland. I don't know all the exact details, so we might be or something. You might be my cousin. That's what's up, man. So you grew up in Cleveland most of your life? Or?
Yeah, all my life.
Yeah.
I just moved out here about 2 years ago.
Okay, so let's take it back. Shout out to Ohio, man. I still got a lot of family out there. Definitely tell us what, you was into before music.
I was producing, so I was making music since I was about like 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when you was like little, what did you aspire to be?
I want to be a hooper.
You wanted to be a basketball player, a hooper? Well, because you like about 8 feet tall, right?
Yeah, on God.
That's dope, man. So let's talk about, how production came into place, because you were producing before you became an artist. Mm-hmm. How did that come into play?
I used to be in the house with like my cousins and stuff, so I used to be like playing basketball, and then I'd come back home like to my cousin's house, and they'd be in there making music. Like, all my cousins make music. Like, one of my cousins make beats, and the rest of them rap.
I got you.
So he told me one day, I was playing Grand Theft Auto. He told me, like, man, you wanna hop on here? I'm like, man, I'll give it a try.
Right.
After that, it's been history. I've been making beats for a long time.
Were you a Bone fan?
Yeah, Bone. Yeah. I listened to the old music, but I really was like when I started listening to music, it was more like Gucci,
yeah,
and all of them, like. Most
definitely. No, I totally get that, because it's probably the era that you were growing up in. I get it. So, with that being said, man, at what point did you really start taking it seriously? Because there's always a turning point when you go from, okay, I like music, I like making music, to, man, I really like doing this, and I got to turn it into a business. When was that for you?
2000, right before the pandemic, 2020.
Okay, so it was fairly recently.
Yeah, real recent. I just started rapping, like literally. Just started rapping.
I'm learning all this right here, right now, today. I just know that I really like your music, bro. Like, you got great music, and just to keep it all the way G, man, I've been in this business for a long, long time. I'm an OG, y'all. And, it's not often that I actually reach out to artists to have them come sit next to me. I got to really think that what you're doing is fire, and I really think what you're doing is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what's keeping you motivated? Like, you started right before the pandemic. It's like, okay, I'm doing music now. The pandemic hits. I can't really get out there and do shows and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What have you been doing to keep yourself motivated and pushing through that time?
Just being in the studio more.
Yeah.
Like, I still make beats to this day, so.
Okay.
I love, like, just doing music. Like,
right.
I fell in love with that part. Like, all the other stuff's low-key just extra. But I love that stuff, too.
So, do you do a lot of production? Of course, I'm sure you probably have done some production for yourself. Mm-hmm. You working with a lot of other artists as well?
I stopped really for the other artists.
Okay.
Like, I used to, but I low-key just stopped. I don't like dealing with people.
I was just going to say, they must be a pain in your butt.
Yeah, I don't like dealing with
these
people.
rappers, I'll tell you what. I love y'all, but no, listen, trust me, I get it. I engage with them every day of my life, whether it's interviews or them hit me up on social media, and it'd be a lot sometimes. It'd be a lot of a lot of extra stuff. The worst line in history ever is, "How we looking?" I hate that line. Bro, we looking just fine. Don't ever say that. Yeah. Like, if you making a beat for someone and they trying to rush your creative process.
Yeah, I hate that too. Yeah, like,
how we looking? Bro, let me do my thing. You hired me for something.
Right. But then I hate when people want demonic type beats. Like, so you gotta get, as a producer, you really gotta tap in that bag. Like, you gotta literally tap in that bag. So you gotta get low-key depressed just to make something hard.
Right. It's like, right, you ain't, that takes you out your vibe, because you got positive energy, I could tell.
Oh, God.
For real. So, why Atlanta? Why you moved out here?
It's where everything is at.
Yeah.
Everything for me is it's out here. Like, I love the music down here. I've been loving the music.
Yeah.
Cleveland, it remind me of home, but it remind me of, like, I can elevate. Like, Cleveland is lit. I love Cleveland too, though. Like, that's my city.
Absolutely.
But it just give you a home feel. Like, you know, like LA. Like, I remember a lot of my partners tell me to go to LA, but LA is just like the vibe ain't me. Like, I'm cool.
And it's super expensive out there.
Yeah, it is.
Slick. It's
It
very.
is out here too, though.
It is out here, but you can, like, if you don't live right in the city, like if you live, you know, like north of the city, you can get a nice home, or if you're renting or whatever, and it's, you know, it's not that bad. But in LA, like, I don't know, I just think that LA just seems to, because it's a lot of film, you know, and stuff going out there, you got to have a lot of money to do anything out there, you know. I think with Atlanta definitely caters more to the hip hop scene, independent artists. There's a lot of platforms for indie artists and stuff. So I think you made the right choice by coming here for sure.
I like the movement they got down here.
Yeah.
With independent artists.
What's it been like for you since you've been out here?
Man, love. I play my music for a lot of people, and they tell the same thing, like, man.
Like, you hard, bro.
Yeah, like, most people play my music. Like, they ask me to play them music. It'd be whack, and they be telling me, like, man, you really hard. Like, really hard, though. And I love it, though. I love it. Like, I'm just glad I ain't got, like, the big head. I'm glad.
And don't ever, please.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you, like, one of the biggest turnoffs in dealing with artists is that arrogance. Like, there's a difference between being confident, because you should be confident because you're very dope at what you do. But when they start becoming arrogant, it's like nobody wants to deal with an a-hole. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like, I'm cool on that too. I've actually ended some interviews because I just wasn't feeling their energy. Like, I told them, you got to go. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to sit this close to someone who's got bad energy, right?
Yeah. Oh, God. They get the rubbing off on you.
Nah, for real. Like, you ain't fixing to ruin my day. Get out. I ain't that tough, but yeah. So, you know, with that being said, since you've been out here in the A, what type of moves have you been making?
Really just working on me. Like, I've been soaking up game. Like, these last 2 years, I just been soaking up game, because I feel like this year, it's like it's gonna add on to the learning process. But next year, it's like, all right,
yeah,
I know exactly what to do. Like, I know what to do. It's like I'm low key just weaving out the stuff. Like, some stuff ain't legit, some stuff is legit, some stuff just not working, some stuff just is gonna work. So it's like I'm trying to weave it out right now.
That's what you have to do, man. Especially when you come to a new city, you have to learn who to deal with, who to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of cap out here.
Facts.
I love Atlanta, but you know, there's a lot of fugazi stuff and a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
Don't
facts.
believe everything you see on Instagram. They only post the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a learning process. You figure out who to deal with, who to stay away from. And, you find yourself, too. It's a new environment for you. So you got to kind of refine yourself.
Yeah, facts.
You know, to really make sure that, you know, this is the vibe for you and this is where you want to spend the next few years or maybe the rest of your life at. Have you had the opportunity to do any performances out here yet?
No, not yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some stuff going.
Okay. Listen, just throw it out there. You know, me and Bigger Rankin, I'm sure you're familiar with OG Bigger Rankin.
Yeah, I'm hip.
That's my OG right there. I kicked off Industry's Most Wanted 10 years ago this March, so I'm doing my 10-year anniversary March 24th, downtown Atlanta. So just throw it out there. You should come through, network, you know, meet some people. You know, it's going to be a whole vibe. And that's what I like to do is I like to provide opportunities and platforms for artists to meet, not just other artists, but I always make sure there's DJs and producers and, you know, people in the building that you could potentially work with. So that's what it's all about, man. What are some of your goals for this year?
Keep dropping and don't get discouraged. That's my main thing. Keep dropping. Just keep dropping.
I had Boom Man here with me a couple of weeks ago, and one of the things that he said is like, you don't lose until you quit.
Yeah, facts. And I ain't gonna lie though, music will test you. It tests you.
This business will test you.
Yeah, facts.
Like,
it tests you.
Man, there's some days I be so tired and irritated, and I'm like, dang, but then I wake up the next day ready to go again.
Yeah, facts.
I was kind of like that when I left here yesterday. I told you I did 8 interviews, and I was like mentally drained after almost 8 hours of talking, you know what I'm saying? But I love what I do. I just went home last night, got a good night's sleep, woke up ready to go again.
Yeah,
energized.
I feel you. You need a rest. Gotta be that rest.
Bro, some people talk about team no sleep. Nah, bro, I get my sleep.
Yeah,
Please believe it. I'm too old for that no sleep.
Like, I'm sleeping. I'm going to sleep at 10 o'clock.
Nah, like I do. Sometimes I do. I go to bed sometimes at like 11 o'clock because my body just can't hang no more. And you got to listen to your body, right?
Yeah,
you know, if it tells you it's time to shut it down, you got to shut it down. Have you collabed with any other artists?
Actually, I do. In the city, I do.
Okay.
Like, I be collabing with like all my homies, but I just started. Somebody sent me a feature over like last week from Baltimore, and I did it.
Doesn't that make you feel good?
Yeah, the song hard too. Though.
That's fire, bro.
The song hard. That's like my best verse I ever did in my life.
You ain't supposed to give another artist your best verse.
Yeah, in fact, they're like, we about to go stupid. I ain't gonna lie, we about to go stupid.
Now they're gonna be like, damn, I need to go back and rewrite mine.
Hey, oh
I
God.
can't let somebody else outdo me on my own song, right?
Nah, he made me go hard. I ain't gonna lie. He made me
Oh, because he brought the fire.
Yeah,
That's good though. But guess what though? Now you're gonna gain a fan base in a city that you may have not ever touched.
Yeah, facts.
That's what you have to do, bro. You have to collab with artists and producers outside of your city so you can gain that fan base somewhere else.
Yeah, facts.
You know, that's fire. Have you guys ever met or you met through social media?
No, social media. We've been following each other for probably 4 years.
So, man, how does that feel that you said you just kind of really started taking it serious in the last couple of years, that you had somebody else that you've never met respect your grind and your music enough to say, hey, I want you on my song?
It feel good, though. It's like, it's just showing that I'm doing something right. Like, I'm doing something right.
Yeah. When is the song coming out?
I don't know. It's going to be on his project. So.
Oh, okay. Dope. So we can stay tuned for that.
Yeah, facts. Then I'm about to drop 2 more songs on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. Something for the ladies, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you got to do something for the ladies.
I got to do that.
They going to be your biggest consumers, your biggest fans.
Yeah, facts.
Most definitely. If you weren't doing music, man, what else would you be doing?
Trying to make some money. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Whatever it takes, you know.
Yeah, I like to draw too, though. Like, I know
Oh,
I do
okay.
art. I do like work with fashion, like clothes. And
That's dope.
I do a lot of stuff myself too.
I was gonna ask you that. Do you have your own clothing brand yet?
No, it's actually coming out. It's coming out soon. I'm about to start doing merch with a collab. I'm doing a collab with my people in Cleveland, where they moved out here too, called Unmastered.
Dope.
So yeah, we working on some stuff together.
A whole collab together. That's fire, bro. You know, it's this music business doesn't go to sleep ever. Like we said, we got to get a little rest, but at the same time, we have to get up and go work every day. Do you still work a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I work.
So when you give somebody else your time, whether you're working 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day, whatever it is, you got to make sure you're giving that back to yourself.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be out here giving somebody else 8 hours of our day and we're only putting 2 into us.
Yeah, facts.
It don't equal out.
I work part time though.
Oh, well, that's good though. That's y'all ain't giving me full time.
No sir.
No sir.
That's over with.
Who you got with you today?
My boy Johnny, man. Dog, he a dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
He a dog.
you gotta have a ride or die that supports you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for being here with
And
you
he
today.
be knowing what he be talking about. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people don't be knowing what they talking about, but a lot of people around me don't be knowing what they talking about. He know what he talking about. He helped me a lot.
That's good. You don't want no yes man around you just telling you, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, oh, that's on fire. Like,
Yeah, facts.
you know, because we're not always going to give our best into everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's some days I might do better interviews than others. There might be some songs that you make that are better than others, right?
Yeah, facts.
But you got to have people there to tell you that. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, that's not it. It's cool, but you could change this or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? So that's what it sounds like. He a real team player, right?
Yeah.
He over there taking photos for us. I'm going to hire him. It's my new photographer, y'all.
Oh God.
That's dope, man. So listen, we about to get into this record because, you know, I really just wanted you to come through and put your voice on the airwaves because I've been playing your song for weeks now. Every week,
love it.
every weekend, 99.1 FM here in Atlanta, the Hype 87.3, Industry's Most Wanted. I play it all the time while other people are here. I just want to make sure that people hear because I'm a fan of the record. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
You know, before we get into the song, I always got to do 3 things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing we got to do is tell everybody where they can follow you, keep up with you on all your social media.
All right. All social medias is Drummerlos. That's everything. That's YouTube, everything. Go subscribe. I got I just dropped a video called Popeyes. It's going up crazy. 20K right now. We just hit 20K.
Man, congratulations. That's big.
Yeah,
Them some big numbers.
Oh, God.
Did the name Drummerlos come from you producing?
Yeah.
Okay. And you just converted it over to being an artist as well.
Yeah.
I think that's dope. You kept it true to who you was already. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in the future, I still got more. I still want to show people like
that you can really make them beats.
Yeah, facts.
Do you produce different genres?
I literally do everything.
That's great.
Literally.
Yeah. That's dope, man, because now that opens you up to the whole world.
Yeah, facts.
I always think we got to give people their flowers, pay homage to the people who support the movement. Who you want to shout out to?
Man, shout out to all my supporters, everybody who support me, keep me going, because it be days I ain't gonna lie, I think about quitting, but you know, all my supporters keep me going.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah, facts.
Period. You too dope at what you do, man.
Appreciate
like, keep it pushing. If TampaMystic is a fan of yours, that means something. I don't like everybody.
That's love.
Nah, for real. Last but not least, man, we got my homie right here, Drummerlos, checking in on the industry's most wanted podcast with your girl TampaMystic. So I got to know what makes Drummerlos the industry's most wanted.
I'm kicking with no cane. That's
Hey.
what it is. Oh, God.
So we got this Bet Money record. It's so dope. How did you come up with the concept for it?
And just in the studio. I don't write, so I just go in the studio, get woozy. I be going. We get woozy in this.
Get a little woozy in there.
Oh, God.
Ain't nothing wrong with get woozy. We get woozy every day. Man, listen, how long has it been out? I know it's been out since sometime last
October.
year.
Yeah, I dropped it on Halloween.
Yeah, let's say it's fairly new. You know, but of course, obviously, I tell you how much I like the record. How's it doing though? Like, you know, what type of feedback you been getting on it?
I mean, like the hood love it. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
I'm coming from the hood, so
Yeah.
like, that's where like my biggest support be coming sometimes. But like the hood loving it. Even out here though, people keep telling me like this my day favorite song.
I think that you just got to figure out a way to get it to the masses. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
facts.
saying? Because I know you got other music out, but keep pushing this record because there's something so catchy about this one. It's a vibe.
Yeah, facts.
So,
Appreciate
you know, just whatever I could do to help push it, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know. You know, I got a lot of DJs and stuff I could potentially send it out to. You know what I'm saying? We can put a little service pack together and send it out because I want the world to hear it.
Oh, yeah, that's love.
You know what I'm saying? So we about to get into it, though, man. Anything else you got coming up? You know, any projects in the works? Any new visuals?
Just this project on Valentine's Day. It's called Love Spell.
It's on Love Spell?
Yeah, it's called Love Spell.
Oh, Love Spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2-song
How,
EP.
how many?
2-song EP.
Oh, I like that. It's short and to the point.
Yeah.
Okay. And you catering to the ladies, too.
Yeah,
That's what
facts.
you got to do, bro. Big facts.
Oh, God. Big facts.
So we about to get into this record, man. Again, give me some more energy.
Oh, yeah, appreciate
Boom. You feel that?
Yeah, I feel it.
All that good energy. Shout out to your bro coming through today. He got all that good footage, you know what I'm saying? All them photos. So we're about to check out this record. Go ahead and introduce it for us.
Drummerlos, which is myself, Bet Money.
Let's go. It's my favorite song, y'all. Y'all can bet that.
Industry's most wanted.
Yeah.
The pharmacy.
Used to be broke, but that was just back then. You gotta pay to be wrong. Giving them hope deep in the trenches. You don't know how they get down. Don't go. They ain't no rich kids. They pull out a big stick. And they aim it at your lips. I bet money this dip. I bet money that run. I bet money. Toting glossy they do for fun. I bet money. Get a bag and they get it done. Now. I've been thinking low, how can I buzz out? I've been burning gas, burning lungs out. Don't be doing shit, telling your sons about. Talking too much, get them bugged out. I'm on zone shit like I'm Gucci. I want no. I can't lie, she tasting fruity. I can't lie, this to hoochie. Last night, shot bit with Rudy. Don't you trip, my mind is wookie. I've been focused too much lately. Don't you trip, don't ID kill me broke, but that was just back then. You gotta pay to be wrong. Giving them hope deep in the trenches. You don't know how they get down. Don't go. They ain't no rich kids. They pull out a big stick. And they aim it at your lips. I bet money this dip. Used to be broke, but that was just back then. You gotta pay to be wrong. Giving them hope deep in the trenches. You don't know how they get down. Don't go. They ain't no rich kids. They pull out I bet money. And they aim it at your live. I bet money. I bet money this dip. I bet money.